and jazz! Yes! Alrighty. What's up, everybody? My peeps. How's it going, my peeps? Peter fucking Joseph here for a Tuesday evening, Tuesday night, wherever you may be, video right here on the Peter fucking Joseph YouTube wrestling channel. YouTube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now to this very channel. Very close to 500. We are one away. Hopefully get there tonight, maybe this weekend. Who knows? But we're on the cusp of hitting that milestone 500 subs. So hit that subscribe button on this channel and show my other channels your love and support as well. All the links will be down below in the gobbledygook, otherwise known as my pants. So like the video. Once again, subscribe to my channels. Follow me on social media if you dare. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And share the video all over the internet. Most importantly, tap and slap that fucking bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn video. And if you do, you suck. And you're SOL. That too. And you know what that means. So if you missed it, you missed it. I can't help you out with that. That's pretty much it. And if this is your very first time watching, you're just floating around YouTube on this Tuesday night. Wednesday night, not Tuesday, it's Wednesday. I forget, I'm sorry. It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. But it was Tuesday. But on this Wednesday night, you're just floating around YouTube, you see my gorgeous, sexy face. Because I have the golden voice and the silver tongue, right, ladies? But I digress on that. But if you like what you see, you want more, then hit that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. And subscribe, like the video, leave a comment if you wish. Maybe these stupid comments, you can go fuck yourself and get out of here because you're going to get blocked. And if you don't like that, that's too bad for you too. But if you're new here, you like what you see, hit that bell, hit that like button, and enjoy the show. And if not, go on somebody else's channel and get out of here. That's pretty much it. So, do it now, my friends. Do it now. And hopefully, like I said, we'll get to that mega magic number of 500 subs on our road to whatever. But if we get there, we get there. You know, then we'll worry about our next milestone, 750, 1,000, whatever we get to, you know. I mean, it's a round number, yes it is, but, you know, and I'm happy about it, yes I am, but do I want to have like 100,000 subs? Yeah, someday, but I know I'll never get there, but whatever I get, I get. I'm happy about that. I mean, YouTube's not my, you know, it's not my job, you know, per se, but I'm just happy coming on here and talk about the wonderful world of professional wrestling or whatever the fuck I want to talk about. And if you people like it, great. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button as well. Hit the bell, and leave a comment if you wish, and whatever else. You don't like it, get the fuck out of here. Simple as that. Get out of here. Go do your own fucking video on your channel. And that's it. Let me move on with that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this Wednesday night, I apologize for saying Tuesday, but it's Wednesday night, January the 31st. We are at the end of January already. So we're about to start the quick, short month of February tomorrow. And pretty much 4 weeks from tomorrow, because we got that extra day, remember, it's leap year this year. 4 weeks from tomorrow, we're pretty much going to be saying goodbye to February and hello, March. And don't forget the Hedgehog on Friday. See what happens with that if we get 6 more weeks of winter, or we get an early spring. But I have no faith in that Hedgehog. I care less what he says. If it gets to 70 degrees by the end of next month, I'm happy about that. But as long as we have a hot, not too hot, but hot summer, that's what I'm all for. Because summer is my favorite time of the year. I mean, spring is too, you know, with baseball and everything, but summer is my time of the year. And get to do things that I can't do now. I mean, I could, but, way too busy right now. Way too busy with work and other things. But it is what it is. But we'll see what happens on Friday with that. And don't forget, pretty soon we're going to be turning the clocks forward. So, at 2 o'clock on that day when we have to, on that Saturday night, early Sunday morning, when we have to swing forward. So at 2 o'clock we become 3 o'clock, so you lose an hour of sleep, which sucks. But for people like me, might need it, but, But it is what it is. What are you going to do? But spring and the summer are coming. Easter's coming right around the corner after we get through Valentine's Day. And then we have to get through St. Patrick's Day. If you're Irish, I'm part Irish, but I don't celebrate the holidays, so I care less. But all you Irish people out there, you're going to eat your corned beef and cabbage, get drunk, and have fun. But, and then, we'll talk about Easter at the end of March. It used to be in April, but this year it's the end of March. March 31st to be exact. So we're pretty much 2 weeks, I wish, 2 months away from Easter. Crazy, ain't it? And it's gonna go by real quick. So, like my boy, the guy that I kind of look like, that's Mr. Ferris Bueller, Mr. Matthew Broderick himself, as he always says, life moves pretty fast. You don't stand around you don't stand or sit around and think about it. Once in a while, you can miss it. So, get off your ass and do something. Because you can miss a whole lot of stuff. But it is what it is. That's pretty much it. Alright, enough about that bullshit. We are 25 minutes away from AEW Dynamite! Yes! Gonna be a great episode tonight from New Orleans, NOLA! That's New Orleans, Louisiana. Should be some good shit. We got the Dealer's Choice matches. We got Swerve taking on Toa Leona of the Mogul Embassy. So maybe we see Prince Nana do some dancing, though he did get put through a table last week, so I don't know. But he should be there. He's a fighter. That Prince Nana, the Prince of the Prophecy, my friends. He may get beat up, he may get put through a table, but he'll come back and dance his ass off. But that's what the Prophecy does. You may take some hits, but we come back stronger and harder than ever. But it is what it is. And then Adam Page is going to be taking on Rob Van Dam. You suck. We got that. Gianna Perazzo is going to be in action. Tony Storm on commentary. Well, that should be fun. And a whole lot more tonight on Dynamite. Oh, Jeff Hardy and Jon Moxley. That's going to be a slobber knocker. And the rankings actually start today. Will come out, or they start. So, see what happens with that. And even Samoa Joe came out and said that he gives Sting a world title shot. You think Sting's going to win? Maybe. I think he's going to win the tag team belts, but that's next week. Sting and Darby Allin, how you doing? I'm from Seattle. They're taking on Big Cass and Absolute Ricky Starks for the tag team belts in Phoenix. And I think they will win on Dynamite. And then at Revolution, Sting's final match in Greensboro, South Carolina, taking on the corporate Bucks of Nicholas and Matthew. They will lose the tag team belts. The Bucks will get them back for like the third time or fourth time. Sting will go bye-bye. Darby, I don't give a shit where he goes. He can go under the bridge for all I care, because he's an emo troll. But, he's an amazing wrestler, but still, he's like, I'm so emo, I wear all this face paint, and I almost kill myself every goddamn match. How you doing, guys? Anyway, so we got all that. And we'll see what happens with that as we roll on to Revolution. Coming up March the 3rd. So about a month away. We got that. So that's tonight. I will do my review later tonight right here on the Peter Joseph channel. So stay tuned, my friends. Hit that bell. If you don't, I might come to your house and make you hit that bell. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe after I have my way with your mama. And maybe your girlfriend too. I don't know, but we'll see about it. We'll see. Anyway, really quickly, let's get to your NXT review for last night, January the 30th, 2024, from the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida. Alright, this is the go-home show before this Sunday night's Vengeance Day from Clarksville, Tennessee. Yep! And we got all that. So, we're rolling on to that. Ilya Dragunov and Trick Williams are going to have a face-to-face. At a face-to-face, we had, speaking of Trick and Mello, we're taking on the LWO in the semifinals of the Dusty Rhodes Make Dream Baby Tag Team Classic. The winners of that face off against the War Dogs, or the Wolf Dogs, I should say, Baron Storm and Corbin and Braun Breaker. That's going to be at Vengeance Day as well, and a whole lot more. So let's get into it really quickly, because we want to get right into Dynamite. And that's it. And don't forget, if you follow me on Twitter, I will be live tweeting on Twitter during Dynamite. And every show I live tweet. Most of the time, if I'm around. Sometimes if I'm not here, I don't live tweet, obviously. Or I will live tweet later, just like rewatching it, giving my thoughts. You understand? But it is what it is. That's that. Alright. My back is killing me. Oh, yeah. I'm getting old, my God. My friends, 47, I'm breaking down already. Ugh, tired as fuck. Had a good day of work. Kicked my ass. But pretty much, I do get a day off couple of days off actually next, yeah, I got a couple of days off next week because I gotta go for an x-ray on my back. My back is shattered right now. I don't know, I wake up in constant pain, but I still go to work, because I gotta make that money you wish you fucking had. But my back is, like, hurting a lot, and I don't know why. I don't know, I doubt it's my bed or the heavy lifting I do with Rosa, but no, it's not from that. But yeah, I just want to get my back looked at. Not that they're going to find anything, but just something to look at. Maybe, I would go for an MRI, but I'm going to get the X-ray, and then maybe by the end of the month, I might go for an MRI on my back. My knee is feeling a little bit better, but still kind of hurts, but it's getting a little bit better. Not much better, but still. Still have to go to physical therapy and rehab for my knee, and now I gotta go for my back. That's gonna be a pain in my ass. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, but trying to do my very best to get my physical health and my mental health in check this year and going forward. But right now, it's pretty much been a struggle with my physical health not doing so good. I mean, I did my colonoscopy, did find a small polyp, small, like that size, like some of your dicks out there in troll land, because I have a big one. Ask your mom or your girlfriend that. But I digress. So yeah, they found a little bitty polyp, got rid of it, and now I just gotta start eating a little bit healthier. Not so much of this, but I'm a junkie, so I like that. So, but I've been alternating. So I've been drinking water and Pedialyte and all that other good shit to kind of get my body cleansed out a little bit. I got the milk. I got milk thistle I'm taking for my liver. I'm a mess. Everybody's like, yay! At least my health is way better than some of your people's health. Not great, but still, it's a little bit better than you. But that's that. But it is what it is. So I got a couple of days off next week. I gotta do my back. I gotta take the wrestling cat to the vet. No, there's nothing wrong with her. Just a normal blood test. In and out. That's what she said. So, I get there, blood test. Let's go. Susie gets the blood test. Then I'm done. In and out. I'm in and out about 15-20 minutes. I had to pay for it. A lot of money. Yeah, $200, my friends. Not good. That's with the pills. But I digress on that. But still, I got the money, so I have to do it. Because I gotta keep the cat, she's on her way, downhill, but, she's very spunky. She's a spunky cat. And you've seen her all, you've seen my cat for the times that I have the cat on, but she's sleeping right now. She's doing good. I'll feed her in a little later. Probably after Dynamite. But in any case, let's get to the review and let's not waste any more valuable time. But your prayers are very much appreciated for the wrestling cat. And for myself too. I don't ask for pity, but it is what it is. Alright. Enough about that. Boo, funky. Alright, so Dynamite. Oi. It's Wednesday, I'm sorry. NXT last night, as like I said, emanated from the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida. Our commentary team, as always, the man with the creepy jacket and a lot of candy. I mean, a lot. Have you seen that commentary table lately? They don't show it most of the time unless the table breaks, and there's a lot of candy on that table. I'm like, what do you eat? Vic Joseph, what do you eat? What candy do you eat? I want to know, and I really don't want any, but I just want to know. Because if I take your job, you better save me some. At least, have HBK give me like a bowl of candy on the side, if I have to sit next to Booker T. Oh yeah, man! They'll be like, oh yeah, Booker T! Oh yeah, Plot Stew! Fire time! Like, don't smoke the weed around me, though. And no, I will not inhale. Ha! So I don't smoke the weed. But maybe we should. Nah. I'm straight edge. I don't do that shit. But anyway, by the way, fuck you, CM Punk. But I digress. We move on. Alright. So, we start off NXT with the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic semifinal match, the final match in the semifinals. We have the LWO of Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza. No, he's only regular this time. Sucks. They take on Carmelo Hayes, the man who shoots and, well, pretty much misses sometimes. And the man that is red hot right now, and that is Trick Williams. Whoop that trick! What? Whoop that trick! Yeah! Whoop that trick! I like it! Whoop that trick! Oh yeah, man! Okay. Calm down, Booker T. Calm down. Black. Okay, stop it. Anyway, pretty good match. Lots of flippy dibbity news from the LWO. Trick comes in, hits a release, double release. I don't know how he did this. Double release, rock bottom. Rock bottom. Then Carmelo comes in, gets caught in the tree of whoa. And then the LWO take him down with some stereo missile drop kicks. All 4 men are down. And then Carmelo and Raul Mendoza kick the crap out of each other for a little bit. And then Raul kind of wins that exchange. Goes up top for the Phoenix Splash and missed. Trick comes in, hits that jumping knee strike. 1, 2, 3 on Joaquin Wilde. They get the pin. They go on to the finals of the tournament, where they will face Baron Snowman Corbin and Braun Breaker, the Wolf Dogs. Gotta pay tribute to the Junkyard Dog. Grab them cakes. That was a good song back on Wrestling Album 1. If you all remember that, some of you don't. I don't remember that album. What was that album like? Get it, and I'll tell you, and then you can find out for yourself. Good shit. That was a good album. Well, that was a good album. Power Driver was a way better wrestling album. In the early days, the end of the golden era, and well, pretty much the Golden Era were the first two wrestling albums. And then, you know, when the Attitude Era came out, they had the WWE The Music Volume 1, all those great themes they had. They should come back with that. We need some epic themes again. I mean, you can put Mommy Rhea Ripley's 2 themes in. You can put Io's theme, because she's a banger by Poppy. I don't know what other themes you can put in, really. Maybe Game Control's theme, even though it's a rap. But we need some, like, rock themes again. We do. Seriously. Like, seriously, we do. We'll get that. Alright, so I gave the match 3.25 out of 5 stars. After the match, the big man! The Nigerian Prince himself! The North American Champion, Oba! Femi, he comes out, runs in, comes out to jump the LWO, and then Dragon Lee comes out, tries to make the save, and he gets his ass handed to him. So, I can only imagine what their match at Vengeance Day is going to be like, that rematch for the North American title. You really think that Oba's going to lose anytime soon? No. Why would they make him lose? He's defending it for the first time. They're going to make him lose? No. No, Oba's going to kill Dragon Lee. Extinguish him, if you will. We got that. Alright, then we go to the back, or somewhere. We have Ava Raine, the new NXT General Manager, looking pretty hot. And she has Ridge Holland there. And they're arguing, you know, Ridge wants to fight Gallus all by himself. Ava's like, I don't think that's a good idea. And then Lexis King, you know, Brian Pillman Jr. comes in with a gift basket, basically your pictures of himself. Gives it to Ava. And it's like, hey, well, how would we have a meeting? You know, whatever. Talk about things. Yeah. Talk. Talk my ass. Basically, kissing her hot ass, right? So, you know, Lexis and Ridge are kind of arguing a little bit. And then Ava makes the match between Lexis King and Ridge Holland for later. So Ridge's like, oh, that works for me. And Lexis is like, hey, wait a minute. I got duped. Pretty much. That's what happens when you try to butter up the GM. Just saying. Just saying. I mean, it's not Stephanie, but hi, Steph. But we move on. Alright, so I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. After that, we see that the creepy woman, Daphne 2.0, Tatum Paxley, talking to a picture of Lyra Valkyria, the NXT Women's Champion, says, I'll always be there for you. And then Lyra comes in and is like, the fuck you doing? He's like, you need to stop texting me so much. I got them all, but leave me alone. I gotta worry about Roxy. And, you know, and then she's like, why did you attack Roxy last week? And Tatum says, I'll always be there for you. I'll be there for you. She is creepy. I think she will definitely get involved in that women's title match at Vengeance Day. May cost her the belt. I hope not, but we'll see what happens with that. I still think we may get Tatum Paxley and Lyra at Stand and Deliver. That's what I'm thinking, but we'll see. Alright, so I get a 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. Speaking of Tatum Paxley, she takes on Roxy with Lyra Valkyria at ringside. Boring as fuck match that was. Roxy wins with Pop Rocks in under 2.5 minutes. That's it. And then, you know, Tatum tries to go after Roxy while Lyra's in the ring. Roxy knocks her out. Lyra's like, and then Lyra and Roxy just stare at each other. That's that. So I give the match 2.25 out of 5 stars. Ariana Grace talks with Maddie Renkowski. I'm not going to say her given name, Ren Sinclair, because I think that's a stupid name. Says, I'm a role model around here. And then former woman, Fallon Don't Call Me the Dawn Henley comes in and says, I don't buy any of that shit. And it says, how about me and you have a match later on? I'm like, oh, God. No, I don't care. It was nice to see Maddie Gronkowski doing something in NXT. Be it basically with Fallon Henley. I need friends, I have no friends, and I'm gonna be a friend with Farmer Woman. No. She could do something else, like kicking ass! Just saying, Maddie. Just saying, you're my girl and everything, but... Come on, I want to see you fight. God damn it. Got that. Alright, 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. Then we get to the Battle of the Latina Hotties. Oh, yes. Alexa Lopez taking on, oh my goodness, my dick is hard thinking about saying this name, Lola Vice. Yes. Battle of the Puerto Rican Hotties. Woo. Wasn't as good as I thought it would be, but in the end, Lola Vice hits that wicked roundhouse kick, knocked Elektra the fuck out. You can go to SmackDown, fight with Santos, and Legado 2.0. So Lola gets the win in 3.5 minutes. Did I say 3.5 minutes? Pretty much. So we get that. Match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. That's it. It wasn't great. It was a little botchy. But it is what it is, and that's that. Alright, then we go to creepy Joe Gacy going into Dijak's office, wherever he sits. Without permission, by the way. Gacy says Dijak can't get rid of him, and then plays a recording suggesting that, I've been here before. And then Dijak is all mad, and they start fighting, which then leads all the way into the arena. Not the arena, backstage. Oh, it gets violent. Ultra violent, but violent. Holy shit. So I get that first part, 3 out of 5 stars. I'll get to that later. Then we get to Ridge Holland and Lexis King. Wasn't anything to write home about. But in the end, Lexis King gets the shocking win after the Hangman's coronation, which basically a Hangman's roll the dice. 1, 2, 3 gets the win in 9.5 minutes. Didn't really care for that much for the match, but still was okay. 2.5 out of 5 stars. That's it. Afterwards, Gallus comes out, beats the crap out of Ridge Holland again. Who's gonna save him? I think Sheamus, fella. That's it. I mean, who are you gonna bring? You gonna bring down Pete fucking Dunne and Tyler Bate? No, Pete Dunne hates Ridge Holland for what he did to him. I don't know, but we'll see what happens with that. We move on. Alright, I got 5 minutes to Dynamite, so I'm gonna change the El Channel on my rich man's cable to TBS. We got that. Yeah, we're 5 minutes away, so I'm gonna try to finish up really quick. Alright, after that, we go to Trick and Mello in the locker room. Kind of still unsure about Ilya Dragunov. But Carmelo gives Trick a pep talk saying, don't let him get into your head because he's got that mind games. Focus on the task at hand, winning the title, and then winning the Dusty Cup. And Carmelo promises to show that he's had Trick's back all along. Or do you? I think he will cost him the world title after they lose to Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker in the Dusty Finals. And then that's that. And then Ilya will retain the world title, and then at Stand and Deliver, Mello versus Trick. And it's going to be a war. But I think we all knew that from the start, when the problems were going on with, with Trick. When Trick got attacked, who was it? We thought it was Lexis King. No. And then Mello's like, I never did it. I didn't do it. It was me, Austin! It was me! All along, Austin! So basically, we're getting one of those. So that's that. Alright, so I give that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go to, well, we thought was the end of Chase 2! So, Mr. Chase Duke Hudson and Riley Osborne, they're all in black. They're all in black, basically, like a funeral. And then we have a big time tribute video from Duke Hudson to the thing, and it was set to "Tell Me a Lie." Nice. You know, the whole Eddie Guerrero thing. Good shit. So Mr. Chase thanks everybody, and he's about to say class dismissed for the final time. But then Jacy Jayne and Thea Hale come out, and Mr. Chase like, "What are you doing out here? We're trying to say your goodbyes." And Jacy's like, "Well, I'm not gonna go out like that." You know, she's like, "You know, Chase, you kind of helped me look inside my comfort zone." And she's like, "The school is not closing." So, why is it not closing? Well, Jacy and the ladies of Chase U have put out a calendar and basically said that the proceeds will go to funding Chase U, and the calendar goes on sale this Sunday. So, you know, Mr. Kid's like, "Oh my god, you saved us, you saved us." And then if you look closely, Jason's like, plotting something, she's plotting something, I know it. She's trying to sabotage Chase U and make it Chase U for the ladies. Fuck these guys. And then Thea Hale, you know, and Riley Osborne, you know, I really like him. I mean, kinda like him. I mean, I like you. Yeah. You really like him, Thea. You know. You know. You know. Eventually, you know, her and Riley Osborne will get together and bang or have a first kiss or some shit. I'm like, fuck that. Who cares? But yeah, the ladies of Chase U, they all come out. I'm like, who are these chicks? I have no idea who the people are. There's some hotties there, but I mean, who are they? They don't have names. Are they in bikinis? Or is it just them in schoolgirl outfits, which isn't bad per se, but well, anyway to fund the school, get them out of debt from Tony D. Yeah, so let's make a calendar of all the women. Why not? Why not? That'll get sales. Right. It might work, it might not, I don't know. Alright, so it looks like, you know, they paid the debt, per se, but we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so I get that 3 out of 5 stars. Then, my cousin, hey, Gus, get in here, my cousin. I know you eat, but get in here. Hey, my cousin, my legit cousin, Tony D'Angelo, who gets you a Chicken Palm Hero for $2. He's there with Stacks and Adriana Rizzo, La Familia. They're all ready for the Boricua Gangsters and Jada Parker at Vengeance Day, six-man tag match. Or, you know, a six-person tag. So we got all that. Alright, Dynamite's about to start. New opening, actually. I think this is a new opening. I don't remember seeing this opening before. I could be wrong. Alright, we got that. So, we are live on Dynamite from New Orleans, NOLA. Yeah, the Uno Lakefront Arena. Not evil Uno, per se, because he's not evil. But the Uno Lakefront Arena in New Orleans, Louisiana. A lot of people dress up as Orange Cassidy. Question squeeze. And we're going to start off with, wow, I'm surprised they're going to start with this match. Jon Moxley! So we're going to start it with the righty, the vile thing. So Tony Khan, you know, going to the bullpen early. Give me Vaughn. Who? Vaughn. Rick Vaughn? Yeah, he's due. So, yeah. So, Mr. Moxley, I think he's coming out with Wheeler Yuta. Or, well, by himself. 'Cause I thought I saw somebody behind him. Well, he's just coming out alone. He's gonna take on Jeff Hardy, dude! First time ever, that should be a barn burner, slobber knocker. Yeah, let's just throw the water on everybody, why not? There's this big fat guy next to him, he's like grabbing his nachos. Would you like a nacho, Mr. Moxley? I don't eat nachos. Sure you do. Everybody eats nachos. I have some nachos in my pantry, actually. And yes, they are Doritos, Mikey! Yeah, Cactus, I got the Doritos this time. Oh, they're very tasty, Mr. Joseph, they're very tasty. I know, Nick, I know. Mikey told me to get them, I'm sorry, you know, I'm hungry for Doritos. You're gonna eat them? No, later. Not now, I'm busy. Mikey likes it, I'm gonna get it, alright? Leave me alone. Mr. Joseph, why are you eating those Doritos? Oh, I'm sorry, Terry! Terry, I'm sorry, he made me do it! He made me do it! Mr. Joseph, I told you to never trust Mick Foley, he's a ham and egger. He's not a hardcore legend like I was. In Japan, Japan, #1, forever! Mick, what did you say? I'm sorry, Terry, I said your name wrong, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I got the Doritos, I'm hungry. Don't mess with me again, I'll kick your ass. I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry. I had to get the Doritos. Blame Hook. No, I didn't send for you. Get out of here. Tell your dad I said hello, by the way. Met fan. Go Mets. You know, Jeff Hardy's coming out now. Did he? Oh, sorry. Well, he came up with Matt Hardy. Did he? And he's probably gonna make Moxley obsolete. Doubt it, but I doubt it, but who cares? Alright, we got that. Alright, let's finish up this NXT review, then we'll go right into this beatdown that Jeff Hardy's about to give Moxley. Alright, so La Familia, Tony D, Stacks, and Rizzo are going to take it on the Boricua Gangsters, Lucius Price, and the other guy, and Jada Parker, Bronco Nima, Lucius Price, and Jada Parker at Vengeance Day in a 6-person tag match, player. Alright, we got all that. And we move on. I give that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the Resident Virgin, Brooks Jensen. Talking to Fallon, Don't Call Me Don Henley. Talking about the old times. Maybe trying to get back together with her. I don't know. But then, she leaves because she has a match coming up with, Ariana Grace. And Maddie Winkowski comes in. And, that's that. And then Jensen's kind of like disappointed about that. Like, what are they doing with Brooks Jensen? I mean, like, seriously, what are they doing with him? Can they just, like, release him? What is he there for? He's barely on TV now. Like, what are you gonna do with him? You broke up pretty much a great tag team with Brooks and Jensen and Brooks, or Brooks and Jensen, former NXT UK Tag Team Champions. I mean, they were just there. Great tag team. And then you break all them up. Fallon's going her own way, doing her own thing. Briggs is basically, you know, he lost to Nolan Dar for the Heritage Cup. He's still kind of in that mid-card area. And now where's Jensen fall in? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, they were going good, and then they kind of split him up with that whole Kiana James thing, and it made him like look like a porn star. It looked weird. Like made him look like he lost his virginity to Kiana James, which he never really did, because I never explained it. The whole Sebastian thing, which we never still found out about. Who is Sebastian? I'm not talking about the rat from that Disney movie. or even Sebastian from, not that rat, Sebastian from, that movie, that Disney movie, Beauty and the Beast. You know, here's a weird story. My mom, when I was a young boy, back in my day, went to Disney World, went to the Italian resort in Epcot to eat. We had and our waiter was named Sebastian. My mom had it was like googly eyes. And she couldn't stop talking about him. On the plane, and freaking everywhere we went, Sebastian. I'm like, why don't you just go back there and marry the dude? I mean, come on now. And she keeps bringing it up to this day. He's like, oh, remember when we went to Epcot? Yes, Mom, I know. Sebastian. Doesn't even work there no more, probably. You had your chance. So we were like, I was like a really young boy, in like my 6th grade, 7th grade. I didn't care. But, thinking about Sebastian makes me think about that. I've had a weird childhood, but a better childhood than yours. Way better. I'm just talking, I'm not talking gibberish or anything like that, but, I've had a pretty damn good childhood. Musically, obviously. Wrestling-wise, which was later on in my late, 30s. My 20s were pretty good. Going to the club and being the pimp master that I am. Getting the ladies. Because they love the pimp master. They love the Italians, man. They do. Every time I go to the club, I got a whole bunch of women dancing with me. And on me. I didn't take them all home, but, I couldn't. But you people think I can't get the ladies? If I ever broke up with Rose, you think I couldn't get with another chick? I got chicks on speed dial. Waiting for me. But they can't touch the merchandise right now. They can't. I can't touch their merchandise. Hey, I got the CMLL guys out there. Like Mascara Dorada and Mystico. Is that Sin Cara? I think we see Sin Cara's in the audience. What is he doing there? Oh, they're gonna get thrown right into them. Oh my god! The monk's like, get off of me! Oh, he just I think that was Sin Cara he just pushed. And then this other guy, all these guys from Mexico, he's flipping them off. That's not nice. That's not nice to the Mexican people. Come on now. Beat him up, ese! Hit him with a chair, that perro, cabrón! Pendejo! You think Jeff Hardy's gonna win this match? No. Probably not. We'll give it a good old college try. Alright, so anyway. So Jensen tries to get back with Fallon Henley. Fallon's like, I can't talk to you right now. So I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then I mentioned the whole thing with Chase U celebrating. Lexis King comes in. They tease a match between him and Riley Osborne. With Thea Hale's like, hey, I like him. I mean, kind of like you. I mean, I really like you. Make up your mind. And Riley's like, oh, really? So we get that. And then, while they're talking, Gacy and Dijak come in, beating the crap out of each other, which leads to the outside in the dreaded parking lot. That parking lot needs some security guards. We talk about the steel cage, the most dangerous place to be in. No, the NXT and WWE parking lots are the most dangerous place to be. It's like every time you see them in the parking lot, there's a fight. Most of the time, but the NXT parking lot needs some massive security. It's crazy. But anyway, we got that. Alright, then we go to Fallon Henley and Ariana Grace. Wasn't much of a match. Last Legend, get shit done. And the beautiful Shakara Jackson, my beautiful Ebony Hotties, they come out, basically kick the crap out of Fallon Henley. Maddie Winkowski can just stand there and watch. That led Ariana Grace to basically pick up the win. In under 9 minutes. The match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. Bing, bang, boom, that was it. Get that. And then we hear from, the Boricua Gangsters, Reggie and Jada Parker. They're all ready for the 6-person tag at Vengeance Day. There ain't nothing much for that promo, to be honest with you. What the hell? Did it just... What is that in his hand? Oh, I thought it was a screwdriver. I thought he was doing what Randy Orton did. Remember in the Hell in a Cell when he took the screwdriver and just like on Jeff Hardy's earlobe? Ugh. I thought he was doing the same thing. Nasty. Creepy bastard. Then we go, anyway, forget that. So I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. And then we see Dijak and Gacy on top of a freaking truck. And we have a dumpster on the side. And they're fighting on the top. Dijak kicks Gacy in the balls and then basically throws him off the top of this truck into a dumpster. I hear this nasty fucking thud. I really think Gacy is kind of reliving his CCW days when he was not as violent as Matt Tremont per se. But if you remember his CCW career, not the later years, oh, he was a freaking crazy man. And former CCW World Heavyweight Champion, along with being the Wired Champion, which is like a TV title, Intercontinental title. Wait, the TV title. Here's a maniac. And that's where Schism came from, because he had the yellow mask and everything. So that's really like the prelude to Schism, which failed miserably on the NXT side. But it is what it is. But it looks like Gacy's kind of going back to that hardcore lifestyle. And who better to do that than a hardcore guy like Dijak? So, I mean, he threw him. I was getting Joey Janela, Zandig days. Ooh, that feud in CCW was like, oh, yoy. Zandig basically almost killed Janela. Janela sucks anyway, but like I said, I digress. But, man, CCW was the shit back in the day. Way up until, like, the pandemic, basically. Well, not even a little bit before the pandemic. It started slowing down. Not so much ultra violence, besides Casey Catal, who's coming back to ICW, No Holds Barred. She's going to be at, no, GCW, I should say. She's going to be at the next GCW event in March, I believe. Or February and March. So that's good, because she had an injury of some sort. So, good to see Casey Catal there. But yeah, I mean, the last time we saw anything ultra-violent was basically Casey Catal getting put face first through electric barbed wire. Exploding electric barbed wire, I might add. Against Jimmy Lloyd. The man who nobody likes, really. I don't know why you don't like Jimmy Lloyd, but just saying. That was a square circle sacrifice match. Crazy match that those were. Basically, it's boards, no canvas. It's just boards with barbed wire around it, and maybe a little bit of exploding barbed wire. But Jimmy Lloyd put Casey Catal, the hardcore machine that she is, through face first through electric barbed wire. I think she won that match too. Whisper in the Wind by Mr. Jeff Hardy, dude. Look at that. Alright, move on. Alright, so Dijak and Gacy going to go to war pretty soon. I give that 3.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we see Baron still with Corbin and praising Braun Breaker for his Royal Rumble appearance, and Braun Breaker's going to be going up to SmackDown pretty soon. But Mr. Shawn Michaels says, well, he's not going up there yet because he got more stuff to do in NXT. I guess win the tag team belts. And then, I don't know, maybe a feud with Braun Breaker, with, not Braun, a feud with Corbin near the end, but I don't know. We'll see. I think he gets up there probably after WrestleMania. But we'll see. Alright, so he praises his performance, seems to be warming up for the Wolf Dog's name, because Corbin can't stop saying it. Alright, so we got all that. Alright, so I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to Noam Dar defending the Heritage Cup against Von Wagner with Mr. Stone, Robbie E. At ringside, Robbie E's kids in the audience. It's okay. Noam Dar retains in the 4th round. Von got the win in the 3rd round. Not that anybody cared. We do see Fallon Henley and Maddie Gronkowski brawling with Last Legend and Jakari Jackson during the match. So I might get a tag team match out of that next week. But in the end, Noam Dar rolls him up for the win and retain the Heritage Cup. Match I really didn't give two craps about. 2.5 out of 5 stars. Look at that. Hey, Jeff Hardy with back-to-back Twist of Fates on Moxley is about to go up for the Swanton. See if he hits it or not. He goes up top. And no water in the pool for you there, Jeff Hardy. And Moxley puts him in the Bulldog Choke. Well, doesn't have it on. Now he has it on. Hardy's probably going to pass out. Or Paul Turner's going to call the match. Yeah, he's out. Let's call for the belt. Now, ooh, Moxley with the leg around the arm. And, yeah, Paul Turner had a... That's it. He's done. So, Moxley gets the win. And continues on. I think those rankings are going to come out pretty well for him. And he might be in line for an AEW World title shot. Against Samoa Joe. And we got that. Moxley's like, ooh, what did I win? Oh, 1 second. 1 second, Paul. I'm okay. But I got knocked for a loop with those 2 stunners back to back. So, Moxley gets the win. That's that. Moving on. Alright, so, Noam Dar retains the Heritage Cup. And then after the match, he starts mocking Robbie E's kids in the front row. And then Von Wagner puts Ora Menza through the announcer's table. That's what you get for talking shit there, Ora Menza. And we get that. Alright, then we go to, I think it was the back, or the outside, I think it was outside. Ava Raine starts yelling, screaming at Dominic Dijak for putting Joe Gacy, throwing him off the top of the truck into the dumpster. And Dijak's like, I don't care. It's like, I don't care what you want. I want Gacy in a no disqualification match at Vengeance Day. And Gacy pops out of the dumpster like he no-sold it. And he's like, I'm in. I'm like, really now? Oh, man. That match is going to be a slobber knocker this Sunday at Vengeance Day. I can only imagine what they can do next. Alright, so we had a code of honor between Moxley and Jeff Hardy. And then now he's kind of still mocking the Mexican luchadors. And then we find out that now they're coming in the ring. They're about to go fight with Moxley. Mystico, Mascara Dorada, Ichihiro, and I don't know what that other guy is. And now they're beating the living crap out of Moxley. That's what you get for talking some smack to the Mexican luchadors. Now, and now the freaking 3 security guards come out. Like, that's gonna help. The luchadors beat the crap out of them. And like Sin Cara is trying to beat up one security guard, fucking up. They're really going after it. Now, who's this? Matt Sydal comes out. And, Matt Sydal, Daddy Magic, Matt Maynard. Who else came out? Angelo Parker comes out. What is that in his hand? Like a chain? Some weird... It looked like a chain. I don't know what that is. And, Christopher Daniels comes out with a pipe. So... I don't know if we're going to get an 8-man tag, but on Collision this Saturday, we got... I don't know how to say his name. Ichiro takes on Bryan Danielson. That should be interesting. And coming up next, we got the Hangman, Adam Page, taking on Toa Liona in a dealer's choice match. So, Dynamite's been starting off pretty good. Not great, but good. Good. Look at that. Alright, so Ava Raine announces that Gacy and Dijak will have a no disqualification match at Vengeance Day. Not gonna get ultra violent, but I think it's gonna get violent. We got that. So I get a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we get the Vengeance Day rundown before our last segment of the night. Trick Williams comes out face-to-face with Ilya Dragunov, the NXT champion. So basically says, I'm ready to whoop that Trick, but Trick thinks Dragunov has been playing with him the entire time. Thinks Dragunov faked the injuries to avoid the match at New Year's Evil. Dragunov says there's no way that can happen because I'm ready to hurt. I'm gonna hurt myself just to retain the belt. You weird sick man. Tells Trick you might want to be more worried about Mello. Trick's like, I'll beat you and I'll win the Dusty Rhodes Classic. So I'll do double duty and I'm gonna win both matches. And he wants Mello left out of Dragunov's mouth. So then Dragunov threatens to kick his ass with destruction and doom. But they shake hands. Then they stare each other down. And then Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker come in to jump them. Mello comes in for the save. And then, while they make the save and Corbin and Breaker run for the hills, Dragunov and Trick continue to stare at each other, and Mello's like, oh, so that's how it is. I see. Okay. I can't wait till Sunday for Mello's heel turn to be full, go into effect, and the full heel turn, the heinous act on Trick. It was like, no! Why did you do that? Because it was him all along. And that's it. Alright, so that ends NXT. It's a pretty solid show, and I gave it 7 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys thought of the show in a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's get to that 500 mark and beyond, and we'll see what happens with that. And that's it. Share the video all over the internet. Hit the bell. Don't forget, turn on all notifications. You don't miss the next video coming up later tonight with your AEW Dynamite review. And then, pretty much that's it for tonight. And don't forget, tomorrow we got Ring of Honor. Maybe doing TNA. Maybe, we'll see. Friday night we got SmackDown and Rampage. Saturday we'll do Collision. And then Sunday afternoon, we will do predictions for Vengeance Day. And we will do the review for Vengeance Day late Sunday night. So, get through the week, first unofficial weekend of February, and, that's it. And then, next week we'll be talking about the Super Bowl! Oh yes, we're a week away, my friends! 49ers! Yes! Against the Chiefs, next Sunday in Vegas! That's that. Alright, we got the Hangman out here about getting ready for his match with Toa Liona. Kind of a promo in between the match. Is it me? It might be me, but doesn't Adam Page with that mustache now, it looks like, he looks basically like Silas Young? Or maybe, Von Kaiser from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. those three side to side, and I think Adam Page pretty much looks like Silas Young with that mustache on. Or maybe a poor man's version of Tom Selleck, Magnum PI, but I don't know. Anyway, we got Toa Leona coming out. Crazy man that he is. I don't know if he's actually Samoan. I don't know. Because look at him, you think he's just a normal American. Hi, my name is Bob. I just had this weird Samoan face paint on my face. And I think he's really Samoan. I'm just joking around. So I think he has that Samoan tattoo on his left arm. Like everybody else has, like Roman and the Usos. And Jacob Fatu. All the guys, Rock has the same Samoan dynasty tattoo on his left arm. So maybe he is Samoan. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not Samoan, but it is what it is. I think Hangman will win this match. I think Swerve will beat RVD. And then continue on to possibly a triple threat match at Revolution with them and Samoa Joe. See who could possibly win that. I think Samoa Joe will retain. I think he's going to lose probably at Double or Nothing to Wardlow. And then in turn, Wardlow loses to Adam Cole. Adam Cole's been, he's been out since basically, September, October? He's been out about about 4, maybe 5 months. So by April, or whatever Double or Nothing is, probably in April or May. Damn, it'll be almost 1 year since he's been on the injured list, and he hasn't had a fight, and he gets the world title out of spite. Hey, that rhymes. I didn't have to do anything. I got the world title. Look at me. I'm Adam Cole, baby. We get that. Alright, so that's it for NXT. And like I said, I gave it a solid 7 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys think down below. And that's it. Alright, I'm going to go watch the rest of Dynamite. Got about an hour and a half to go. Should be some good stuff coming up. And that's it. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. And I'm out of here. Peace!